Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal wedding at the weekend is seen by many as symbolic of a strong and special relationship between the UK and the US.
But on issues such as trade and diplomatic ties, is the relationship so glossy? We are joined now by the US ambassador to the UK, Woody Johnson. Ambassador Johnson, welcome to the programme.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you,
We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's good to see you this morning. Did you watch? Were you there?
I wasn't there, but I watched like everybody else.
Did President Trump watch?
I'm not sure.
Because I would have expected a few tweets, but apparently there's Twitter silence on the
The
wedding.
day is young.
Yeah, but we're also 2 days down the line.
Well, the day is still young. It was.
He hasn't woken up yet,
An amazing. No, he's up. He doesn't sleep. Yeah, it was an amazing day. Great weather. To see them, in love and all that, I think it was pretty special.
We haven't had much luck in this country with American women coming into our royal family, to put it mildly. The last one nearly destroyed the entire monarchy.
Yeah.
Can we have greater hopes this time? Do you have greater hope?
I think hope was a good term.
Fractious stuff toing and froing between President Trump and the British public, many of whom just don't like him and have been planning protests and so on. He's going to come here in the summer. What kind of reaction do you think he'll actually get when he comes?
I think he'll get a positive reaction. I mean, there's obviously going to be some protesters. There's kind of drumming up for that.
For this country, as we head to Brexit and we come out of this in a few months' time, crucial to the success of this for the Brexiteers will be these kind of bilateral trade arrangements, particularly with America. Many people are cynical. They're like, look, you're not going to get anything better out of America than you would have done as part of the European Union. But when I interviewed President Trump, he was quite scathing about the European Union as a trading entity. So I'm more optimistic. Am I right?
I think you're right. And he's made this pretty clear all the way through that the UK is going to be in the front of the line. That special relationship is very important between prosperity, the relationship between our two countries, prosperity and security, has never been closer. And he knows how important it is.
But he's a businessman at heart, and he drives a hard bargain. So any deal, any trade deal, is going to be not necessarily in our mutual best interest, but it's going to benefit America first, isn't it?
Well, my knowledge of the British business community is they are very, very tough negotiators, and I would never put them as second place to anybody. So if there's anybody that's capable of making a good deal, it's the British. Very seasoned, very experienced, very intelligent. I think a good deal, a mutual good deal is in the cards. It's going to happen.
The protests that face President Trump when he comes on the 13th of July, do they affect trade negotiations? We often hear that we should be making this a really positive, welcoming environment for him. But on the other side, people say we have a right to protest, our closest ally and the standards that he holds?
That's a great question. I don't think it should affect anything. However, it's always nice as a member of the family, to be more friendly than non-friendly. I think that, honey is better than vinegar, maybe. But whether it affects the outcome of the negotiation, I don't.
Does this strike you?
I think we're way above that.
Does this strike you as strange, as it does me, that we roll out the red carpet, for example, to the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, to the Turkish leader Erdogan last week, and there are no mass protests, and that we seem to be reserving, in some people's eyes, the biggest mass protest for the leader of our number one ally?
Well, Piers, you bring up that's maybe human nature. I don't know what it is exactly, but I think overall the relationship between the two countries is going to be very, very strong. And the relationship with this country, with the president, as they get to know him and as they see where this road is going with him, I think it's going to be very,
You've
very
known
positive.
him a long time. So
Yes.
you're very successful. You've known him in New York, and you own one of the big football teams there. And you've worked and socialised with Donald Trump for decades. For those who don't know him and only know him through his pretty inflammatory Twitter account or some of the more inflammatory rhetoric that he comes out with, what are they missing about Trump, which A, allowed him to get elected, to beat one of supposedly the most qualified candidates ever in Hillary Clinton, but B, to begin to have a meaningful impact on stuff like the economy, for example? What are they missing about him?
I think the one thing I've noticed about Donald Trump in the 30-plus years I've known him is his ability to really feel what's going on in the public psyche or what the public is feeling in a unique and different way. And whether it's Woolman Rink that he fixed in 6 months, and it had taken a series of mayors years and millions of dollars, he got it done quickly. To the way he relates to the American people now, the forgotten people in the middle of the country. All those people that feel that they were not living the American dream. Their kids' futures are not going to be as bright as theirs. He connected with them in a unique and successful way.